Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. Before we get started talking about this video's topic, I have decided that for Black History Month, as you know, this month is Black History Month, I decided to create a new segment just for this particular month called The History of Blackness. So, basically, I talk about things that Black people have done and the history that Ron DeSantis would try to block in the state of Florida or anywhere. So hopefully, if you live in Florida, they don't try to block my YouTube channel because you know what, Ron DeSantis hates Black history. But anyway, the real focus is to talk about what Black people have done, contribute to this country and the world. So, I've decided that since it's ladies first, we're going to talk about this figure. This is Marie Van Brittan Brown. She was a nurse, but what made put her in the history books was she created the earliest version of the home security system. That's right, the home security system. So what we're about to do is, this is the home security alarm, and it was created by a Black nurse, Maria Van Brittan-Brown. This is her, and this is the alarm security system. Maria Van Brittan-Brown, an African-American nurse living in Jamaica, Queens in the 1960s, and that's in New York, by the way, was working odd shifts as her husband Albert, electronics technician. When she arrived home late, she sometimes felt afraid. Serious crimes in Queens jumped nearly 32% from 1960 to 1965, and police were slow to respond to emergency calls. Maria wanted to feel safer at home. Enlisting her husband's electronic expertise, Maria convinced a contraption that could be affixed in the front door. It would offer 4 peepholes, and through these, a motorized video camera on the inside could view visitors of different height. As the occupant toggled the camera up and down, the camera was connected to a television monitor inside a microwave on the outside of the door, and a speaker inside allowed a occupant to interrogate a visitor, while an alarm could be alert police via radio. Closed circuit TV, invented during World War II for military use, was not widespread in the 1960s, and the Browns proposed using technology to create the first modern home security system. That's alright. So way before the days of ADT, Brink, if y'all remember, there was Brink, ADT. This woman, along with her husband, the woman, by the way, Maria Van Brittan-Brown, and her husband Albert. So they created this contraction, and this is the details that we mentioned. And this was the earliest version of a home security system. They filed a patent for their device in 1966, citing Maria as lead inventor. It was approved 3 years later. The equipment is not in production, the New York Times reported, but the Browns hope to be interesting manufacturers and home builders. And like I said, I guess this thing right here is to alert when someone's at the house. So this is all the blueprint for the earliest home security system created by both Maria Van Brittan Brown and her husband Albert L. Brown. That never happened. Presumably because the Brown system was ahead of its time. The cost of installing it would be pretty high, said Robert McCry, an emergency management expert at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in Manhattan. Maria's inventions, though it didn't benefit them financially, it will earn the Browns a measure of recognition in the tech world. The predecessors of today's home security systems has been cited in 35 U.S. patents. Companies first offered CCTV to residential consumers around 2005, but Maria never saw her vision realized. She died in Queens in 1909 at the age of 76. As the tech become cheaper and smarter, home securities have grown into a $4.8 billion business in North America and is expected to triple by 2024. So, even though she didn't get the financial benefits, this is what led to some of today's home security systems that we hear about today. And I guess we should also give Albert, her husband, credit too. But we wouldn't have, some of these companies wouldn't have the idea of creating a home security system if it wasn't for this woman, Marie Van Brittan Brown, and even with the help of her husband, who was a technician, Albert L. Brown. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank her for why we have the existence of home security systems. And this is all I have to say. Thank you for bringing us the idea of having home security systems, Mrs. Brown. But that's all I have to say in this video. This has been the first episode, I guess, of History of Blackness. So make sure we all remember what Marie Van Brittan Brown has done. And don't let anyone tell us that we should, for that her contributions didn't matter. Her contributions is the reason why ADT decided on the idea of home security alarm systems. But that's all I have to say. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. This has been an episode of History of Blackness. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching. And I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.